Hi boys and girls, today we are going to work on language lesson 138, and if you remember in yesterday's video we were talking about synonyms. Synonyms are words that mean the same thing. Today we're gonna do the opposite. So today we're gonna talk about antonyms, and what antonyms are words that have the opposite meaning. So let's look over here. Antonyms are words of opposite meaning, and we have up and down, friend and foe. So if I say big, small, small would be the antonym for big. So you just have to remember antonyms are opposite. The reason that I wrote opposite in a different color is that this is your key word. When you're thinking about antonyms, you right away need to think the opposite, okay? So let's dive in. Right in your worksheet on page 248, it says antonyms and opposite choice. You see, that's the key word, antonym, opposite. So let's look at the think part of it. It says check the size of your vocabulary by seeing if you can match the words on the left with an antonym. Write your words on the line. So you have a word bank, of all your antonyms, and you have a list from 1 through 15. So let's put our knowledge to practice. The first one says polite. What is the opposite of polite? That would be rude, okay? So your answer should be rude. On number 2, quick. What is the opposite of quick? Slow. Number 3, whisper. You know how many times I have to tell you guys during the day, please whisper. If you're gonna talk, whisper. That the opposite, and you guys do the opposite, which is scream. Very good. Number 4, narrow. If something is narrow, if I'm passing by and the space is narrow, what would be the opposite of it? It would be wide. Sick. If you're sick, what is the opposite of sick? Healthy. Very good. Proud. You're very proud. What is the opposite of proud? Humble. Curly. If I say that I don't have curly hair, what is the opposite of curly? Straight. Talkative. Some of you are very talkative. So what is the opposite of talkative? Mute. Safety. Opposite of safety? Peril. Opposite of strong would be weak. Ignorance. Opposite of ignorance? Knowledge. Opposite of increase? Reduce. Opposite of remarkable? Commonplace. Opposite of corrupt? Virtuous. And opposite of observant? Heedless. Very good. There we have on page 249 a poem, and it says, let this poem inspire you to think of antonyms or opposites. See how many more you can think of that are not mentioned here. So I am going to read the poem, and you guys could read it at home as I'm reading it. It says, opposites abound. Black and white, yes and no. How many opposites do you know? Proud and humble, short and long, ill and healthy, right and wrong, sick and well, good and bad, so many opposites for me to tell. Rich and poor, new and old, messy and neat, hot and cold, wet and dry, sweet and sour. Should I continue, this could take an hour. Bold and shy, far and near, off and on, there and here. Back and forth, up and down, opposites are countless, just look around. Boy and girl, light and dark, high and low, drive and park, big and little, in and out, opposites abound, simply look about. Brave and cowardly, laugh and cry, sow and reap, live and die. Round and square, ceiling and floor, I must stop now, but do you know more? Okay, so our other part of lesson 138, we already saw the antonyms. We're gonna learn about homonyms. Homonyms are words that sound alike or nearly alike but have different spellings and different meanings. So we have hair and we have a hair. We have two, two, two. When I say this, they all sound the same, but they are spelled differently and they mean different things. So those are the ones that we're gonna learn about today. So like I said before, they sound alike or nearly alike, but they have different meanings. So let's look on page 250 on your worksheet, and it says, you must really be on your toes, if you would write well. So you see, you and you, they sound completely alike. They sound very alike, but they're spelled differently. B and B also, they sound very alike, but they mean different things. So let's see, it says, words called homonyms could trick you. They're as you can see, they're very tricky. And it says, example, the doctor lost his patients. The doctor lost his patients. So in one of them, I'm talking about patience, like, you know, you're not having like the time or the mindset of patience. And in the other sentence, I'm talking about the people that go see that doctor, the patients. So let's look at Think A. On Think A, it says to write homonyms for each of the following words. So in your notebook, you guys are going to write your answers. So on number 1, it says hour. So if we're talking about hour, we could also write what? An hour, like the time with an H. So hour. On number 2, your. So on number 2 would be you are, but you're gonna abbreviate it with the apostrophe, YOURE, apostrophe between the U and the R. Number 3, tide. It would be tide, TIDE. Okay. On number 4, there. Number 4 could be there, THEIR, or THEY, apostrophe RE. So 2, on number 5, we saw it here. You have 2 and 2. They sound alike, but they're spelled differently. Okay, let's keep going. Number 6, it says through, and we could say through, THREY. Number 7, sum, and we could write sum as SUM when we're summing, when we're adding numbers, the sum of a number. On number 8, knot, it would be knot like when you tie your shoe and you make a knot, KNOT. Okay. Number 9, sea, it could be sea as the ocean, sea, SEA. Number 10, new, it would be new, KNEW or NEW, new. So you guys are gonna think from 11 to 30, you're gonna continue that, and you're gonna think about those answers, and that's gonna be your homework for today. Finish that Think A from 11 to 30 and think about other homonyms that you could add to it.